The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
The unpredictable badass of WWE is here!
Introducing the participants. First, representing the Monsters from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230.
A chorus has broken out for Seth freaking Rollins.
Just now.
I was having fun, guys.
And here we go, the Royal Rumble match. The first two entrants are in the ring now, with every subsequent entrant heading out to join the fray at set intervals. And just a reminder, this is an over-the-top rope elimination-style battle royal. If you go over the top rope and then both feet hit the floor. And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. A single-leg camel clutch and a great counter. We'll have our third competitor momentarily. Oh, jumping knee strike. Lights out. Next entrant, Brutus Creed, looking to win the Royal Rumble.
Knee right on target. The Royal Rumble is the embodiment of it's a marathon, not a sprint. This is about outlasting every other competitor who walks down that ramp. Going full tilt from the jump is not the way to do that.
Yeah, patience is truly a virtue when it comes to the Royal Rumble.
So much torque on the knee and ankle. Brutus running into some trouble.
It's a full court press being applied to Creed.
As we await Entry number 4.
Big time powerbomb.
Could it be? It is.
We heard rumblings earlier today, but now it's official.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover. Oh, clothesline. Oh, did you hear that?
Breaker has been eliminated.
Here we go with number 5.
Fighting to stave off elimination, has to stay in the ring.
The smallest Rumble winner in history. Can Ray make history again?
Oh, my goodness. Targeting a body part, working the arm. Ooh, carefully measured knee strikes. Oh, look at these kicks. What a combination. Oh, caught him.
And whatever his Rollins game plan didn't quite pan out for him there.
And the countdown to our entrance is underway.
Who is it? Who's the next one? Quickly slips behind.
And Otis ready to make an impact in this Rumble. And he retaliates. Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
Uh-oh, monkey flip.
I love it.
We're up to 7 already?
Tough position here. Driving face first. Out next is Logan Paul. This is the one that he's been waiting for.
Oh my goodness, just punishing your opponent.
Teetering dangerously close to going over the ropes.
Scratch, claw, grab anything to fight off elimination.
And that was a hell of a DDT there.
We're about to see number 8 right now.
Now we have Akira Tozawa up for the challenge in this Rumble.
Lands a kick to the gut, boot to the stomach. Oh, the knee. Lights out.
Batten down the hatches. Thunderous. Down his first punch lands.
He wastes no time taking the attack. Look for the springboard and miss.
Hey guys, this Rumble just changed. Nigerian giant Lamas joins the fray. Return fire on Ray. Booming boot. Looking on the way. Everything he can do to create spacing. So much for leveling up. Otis got it taken to him there.
The mammoth that is Omos is coming through with that offense.
Finally there. And a clothesline.
This could end in an elimination. Snake eyes.
Oh no. It looks like that busted him open pretty bad. Oh wait. Are we about to see an elimination? Battling to stay alive.
It's not over until both feet touch the floor.
Rey Mysterio has been eliminated.
Flamed across the way.
Critical time in this matchup.
This is a time to dig deep.
And here is number 10. And slides back into the ring.
Not done yet.
Coming out next, CM Punk is looking to make a statement in this Rumble. Could be moments away from being set on the top rope.
Akira Tozawa has been
Picture.
Look who's here. Sami Zayn, ready to make history in the Rumble.
Looking for a scoop slam. No. Slips behind.
Kick to the gut. Sent to the ropes. Short clothesline hits its mark.
Refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Punk wanted to bring.
And it looks like Finn Balor is geared up for this Royal Rumble.
Golly, what a knee.
Counter by CM Punk.
Everyone watching this is on pins and needles. What a match.
A battle for the ages. You can't help but get...
CM Punk for the title.
Number 13 enters the fray. Listen to this place.
Someone's in trouble.
Battling to get back into the ring. The Royal Rumble chaos continues with Penta headed to the ring. Goes down face first from the gourd buster. Oh, what a clubbing blow. The next superstar in the Rumble.
Oh, the arm taking a blunt blow.
Yes. Oh, strong impact. Team 16 from Balor. Stops that offense from connecting.
Body slam slipped out.
Inverted DDT.
And now Penta is playing to the crowd. Number 15 incoming, boys.
Punches and elbows. Akam is the next entrant into this Rumble.
That's all they
And a heck of a DDT we just witnessed.
Oh, stomping right onto the arm.
Good Lord, so effective.
Who will entrance 16 be?
And that will bring some frustration to Cruz. Here comes the Dragon and the fray here in this Royal Rumble.
Powerbomb position.
Going down, punches.
Penta looking to cinch it in. Here it comes. Penta driver.
Choke slam, no eliminate.
Has been eliminated.
The WWE Universe counting down for number 17.
Akam has been eliminated.
This is exciting. Julius Creed entering the Rumble.
Using the elbow to escape the attack. He realizes this is his opportunity. Taking aim. Ouch. Ooh, strong hit.
My goodness. Number 18. Oh, countering with a chop block will alter any attack.
Carlito looking to take control in the Royal Rumble.
Stomping. Ouch. predicament.
Penta on the money with a kick to the gut, setting up something big. Number 19 on their way.
And it's Gunther, hoping his Rumble dreams will come true. Time has been eliminated.
Power slam incoming, no. Into an inverted DDT. Dazzle set up in the corner of the ring. Big kick to the side of the face.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Julius Creed has been eliminated.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Guys, this entry number 20.
He's going to fill up in there.
Foot to the midsection.
A little showboating from Penta.
And it looks like Joaquin Wild is making his way into the Rumble.
Look at this, got their opponent. Penta cradles his opponent.
Penta driver.
Wild has been
And now
eliminated.
it's number 21. Bam! Super kick!
Judo throw.
Now we have Braun Strowman up for the challenge of this Rumble.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, short arm chop.
The drop kick hits the mark.
Oh! And Carlito gets cut down there. Number 22 up next in the Rumble.
These are prime spots.
Might be looking for the elimination here.
We all know what that music means.
He looks as fired up as ever to enter this match. Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
Penta cradles his opponent.
Penta driver.
Big time moment as we await entry 23.
This could be the winning number. Ooh, tough with the suplex.
Oh, the monster among men with freakish strength.
Way up there.
Shaking things up in this Rumble with Ludwig Kaiser entering the ring. Turns it around.
Crossbody.
Single leg drop kick caught him.
Oh, my God.
Counters right out of the front basket.
Number 24 has a good chance of winning this, guys.
He catches Braun looking. And here comes the 2012 Royal Rumble winner, Sheamus.
Braun Strowman has
And
been
now
eliminated.
Penta is playing to the crowd. Leaning on the
Sheamus has been eliminated.
Just going to get a lot better to win at this entry stage.
Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Penta cradles his opponent.
Penta driver.
And here comes J.D. McDonough, who is the next entrant in this Royal Rumble.
Looking to get an elimination.
This might be the end of the line.
Carlito.
McDonough wasting no motion on the counter.
Oh, man, this is crazy. And it's time for number 26.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Right in the back of the neck that had to hurt. Our entrant is Pete Dunne, looking to rock this Royal Rumble. Oh, my!
Big drop of the leg.
Big boot. Jeez.
Trigger applied. Arm wringer finger snap. side of it.
Boom! Who's 29 gonna be?
You should know this by now, Byron. Kick to the stomach.
Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's gotta hurt. And it's Karrion Kross out next, looking to win the Royal Rumble. Boy, what a kick. Ooh!
Body slam slipped out. Inverted DDT.
Oh, man!
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Penta Kratos his opponent.
Well, this is interesting. Grayson Waller is next in the Rumble. Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic. From the top. Snapman. That was nasty.
Penta Kratos his opponent. There's the Penta driver.
The ring general.
Driven down with the powerbomb.
Grayson Waller has been eliminated.
Setting up for it, looks like.
John Cena has been eliminated.
No, don't do this!
Karrion Kross has
The
been
excitement level is
eliminated.
off the charts. The final two in the Royal Rumble match.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut. Nicely done. Gunther sidestepped that one.
Oh, right to the gut. There's Gunther with a counter. It knew what was coming there.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move. Back and forth, counter after counter.
Inverted DDT.
Wow, springboard attack.
A hammerlock applied and an arm breaker. For the sacrifice.
And now Penta is playing to the crowd. Penta looking to cinch it in. Here it comes. Penta driver.
Hurricane Rana. He did it. He won the Rumble.
Here is your winner, Penta!
Evading elimination, outlasting every other superstar, and now they are guaranteed a main event title shot at WrestleMania. Your Royal Rumble match winner.
Absolutely. That's the kind of win that can catapult you to bigger and better things.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship!
The Scottish Supernova.
WWE Universe, bow before the ruler.
Sir, yes, sir. Oba Femi is an absolute powerhouse.
Beholder of the longest NXT North American title reign at 272 days.
Which I might add, Oba won in his... You win this title, you are prime.
There's the bell as we have Oba Femi looking to continue his rule in WWE.
Unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable are only a few words that come to mind whenever we see Oba in action. For a while there, it seemed like Femi couldn't...
Quick pin, championship on the line.
An easy kick out there. He's not giving up that easy. Effectively targeting the arm.
Oof!
And Noam is countered.
Dar's in a jam here. A devastating landing. Chokeslam. Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside. Challenger might need to regroup after getting knocked around like that. Bang! Look ringside now, guys. This manager is doing something very suspicious. What a display of strength here. Press slam. And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore. Look at the power here. Up on the shoulders and then, my Lord!
power like that is what makes our champion so intimidating. And now placed in the corner.
Textbook scoop slam. Nicely done.
And Femi is going full tilt here.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately.
Power slam.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Oh, but Femi is so intense, so powerful. No doubt that's all going to factor into this match tonight.
Oh, you're not wrong, Cole. Oba Femi doesn't need to change that formula because, boy, does it work for him. Unbridled intensity, unparalleled power. That's what Oba Femi's all about, and that's what's going to put him in the driver's seat here.
Look at this, fighting out with a series of...
Will create separation.
Momentum going back to Noam's corner.
He is absolutely back in this fight. These two have learned each other so well. Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense.
Third time, man! That was painful.
Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
And Oba Femi's intensity and power are clearly too much to handle at this point, putting Oba firmly in the driver's seat of this match.
What a clothesline! Ouch! Clothesline!
And Femi is channeling the energy of this crowd.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
And Femi is going full tilt here.
One attack after another from Femi. Look at this power from Oba. My God.
God, face Good job by our champion, holding on to that title. Big war about to be waged in one of the most grueling matches in WWE, the Elimination Chamber match.
6 superstars, 4 pods, and a chain link cage to hold them all together. Beyond that, anything can and usually does happen.
Hammerlock.
Heartbreaker. Shows great wherewithal there. Oh, man.
The attack off.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Corey, how exactly does being inside the Elimination Chamber change your mindset as a competitor?
The chamber encourages you to ignore your inhibition. Double underhook.
The armbar! Expertly maneuvered.
She fights her way out of the armbar.
Look at this. Look at that torque on the leg.
It is on now. Io Sky was waiting for this all night.
Oh, gripping the jaw.
My goodness. That's insulting.
Just going all out with every blow.
Genius of the Sky showing off a little bit for the folks on the ground.
Does she think she's in a pose-up or something? This is a wrestling match. Ooh. Out of the ring and onto that dangerous floor of the chamber.
Brutal club.
And here comes Carmella.
Suplex rolls through.
Right into the disarmer!
She's gonna tap.
Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Lynch, she's thinking big.
Wait, but sky high. Just don't.
No. This is out of control.
What pinpoint accuracy from the top of the top.
Zero room for error, but threaded the needle perfectly.
And into the cover.
Yeah, but that was only the first fall. Still a lot of tension left in the chamber. She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Kick! Ivy Niles' time has come in the chamber. Oh, man. Turns that into a devastating shot to the knee.
Counter into the inverted DDT.
Not looking good in this position. She's launched out of the ring. Inverted DDT connects. Ruby is in a precarious position.
Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now it's going to get ugly. It's going to get bad. Up to the top rope.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Has to find a way out of this.
Making a climb, but escape's not an option, so you better have a good plan here.
That can't work. Oh, and Lynch, the genius of the sky with a moonsault.
Does that finish Ivy off?
Beautiful. Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Producing a trampling.
What a battle we are witnessing.
He's going to try it again.
This Elimination Chamber match is now down to 4 entrants.
Oh, she retaliates. Oh, to the jaw. Oh, kick.
Not done yet.
Gonna take a trip.
The Florida Keys.
And she's looking intent on delivering something big here.
Oh, and a double foot stomp.
Nothing fancy about that.
Double stomp. Ripley gets her back. She's being derailed here.
Yeah, the intensity of this Falls Count Anywhere match continues to rise as it goes on.
Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock. Face kick. She's got it. Got her shoulders down. She kicks out with force.
Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal. Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here. Here's a cover. Could be it. Gets it in there. Strong kick out late in the match. Explodes through the chest with the stomp. Kick to the gut.
Becky Lynch looking for it.
Handle slam.
Carmella's in crisis.
2.
Only 3 competitors remain here in the chamber. This could still go any way. Becky Lynch looking to embarrass her opponent. Spanish fly.
Schoolboy. Wait, no! Into a powerbomb!
Someone hold the roof down, because I think it's coming off the hinges.
What an atmosphere. An insane amount of adrenaline must be coursing through these competitors' veins.
What a knee. The target's been acquired once more.
She went airborne and missed.
Impressive defense stops Ripley. Oh, God. Ooh. She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
She is queuing it up again.
Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Oh, all tangled up inside. Backpack face bust. Oh, nice. Schoolboy from behind. Cover. She pops the shoulder up in 1. You got to question, how much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground. And he breaks out. Becky Lynch rolls through, and she's...
Disarmer! Disarmer!
The focused attack on the arm, not a good... That's one way out of the disarmor. Lethal kick. Wicked roundhouse kick.
Becky Lynch is taking on a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much she has left in the tank.
Here comes another one. Io Sky with an over the moonsault.
Sky can be looking to end this. And it comes down to this, the last two competitors. But who will make this chamber their battleground?
Down with a suplex. Hooking their opponent. Flat out power here. Just a stalling vertical suplex. And now showing off a bit.
Stalling suplex.
Oh, scattered that one.
Vicious double foot stomp. Propped up in the corner.
Uncorks an uppercut.
The crowd is fully behind Io, and she knows it.
Double knees, good night. Taking flight.
Diving front drop kick.
And here she goes again. Has another one coming. No way.
Unbelievable.
That's about the most devastating thing you can do in the chamber.
And she fights it off.
I'm shocked that she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron.
Handspring splash.
And now Rhea is in a compromised position.
Can Ripley recover from this adversity?
She is queuing it up again.
Picture perfect moonsault. Hazardous situation for Ripley.
2 count.
It's over. She just conquered the chamber.
Here is your winner, Io Sky.
This was a truly spectacular win.
A win's a win, and it's also all that matters here in WWE.
Here we go with this Elimination Chamber match. A superstar will randomly be released into the match at set intervals. And the last superstar standing wins. Set for competition, we have Randy Orton and Solo Sikoa as they are trapped in these confines with Kevin Owens, Uncle Howdy, Eric Rowan, and Santos Escobar.
Not a match for the weak. The Elimination Chamber's been the proving ground for WWE superstars for years now.
Wow. Solid punch.
Luthez press. Raining down right hands. Every strike more devastating than the last.
What a punch. Nice takedown. Stacked him up. And he kicks out.
Trying to get this over with pronto.
Able to slip out of that one. Clothesline. And Sikoa's bad move could only turn worse after that.
Falls Count Anywhere matches are uniquely demanding. He should know that.
Solo must be getting phased by this attack.
Solo needs to start
nowhere to hide inside the chamber. I think that an aggressive strategy is the best strategy here.
I'd say so. There's really no avoiding it. The moment you enter the chamber, you are in a non-stop fight until you win or are eliminated.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
Caught that and reversed it.
Here it comes. Hooked up. And, oh, man, up and down with a twist.
Uh-oh. Headbutt to the gut. Sent flying out of the ring here. He's able to counter that.
Uh-oh, Cole, I think we know what the Viper's doing. Yeah, Randy Orton was in position. Oh, it's on now. Uncle Howdy getting in on the chaos of the chamber.
Oh, that's a hard kick. Hanson Cole gets moving on.
Oh, God, the proof's in
His shoulders are down. He's able to kick out before two.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's usually not good.
Headbutt vicious. Well placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
That just happened. Orton might take it here.
Two. Kicks out. He still has one.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out. The pod is open. Eric Rowan can now get into this Elimination Chamber match.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
Pulls in from belly to belly.
Charring European uppercut. DDT. Ooh, well measured. Randy is feeling a rush of confidence right now.
And there's the cover. And we have Owens. He got the shoulder up in time.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference.
Owens wants it. Stop.
Will Rowan recover?
Cover. Two. Shoulder up. Shoulder up.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
And I know how he just got met with some fearless offense.
Devastating attack from the Viper.
Cover. There's two.
No daylight in sight here. It's a powerful survival, and only the strongest will survive.
No, 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 no. Good God. What just happened?
The chamber is just dangerous enough without throwing yourself. Please no.
Crashing to the floor. Armringer.
The counter with a knuckle sandwich.
And Owens able to reverse it. What a counter. Man, this place is jumping.
Rapid fire right hands. Gets driven into the corner.
Oh, that's a bit dirty.
He didn't plan for this.
Pop handle slam. That should be it.
No, it's roll up. No, he gets the shoulder up. Thought he had him.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ooh, he fends that off.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. The Viper.
Bang!
what a move.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too. Oh, we know what's next from Rowan. Iron Claw Slam.
Body is down and out.
Just take a look at the WWE Universe. They know there is no better place to be than right here, right now.
Oh, reversal catches Santos.
Clothesline.
This could do it. And still in this.
What? What do you say? This is amazing.
What a match. Kevin Owens kick right in the midsection, hooks his opponent, sets him up. Does he have him here? And looking at Kevin Owens. Kicks out.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Uh-oh. Stunner.
KO about to sew this up.
Two.
We see the herd starting to thin out a bit. It's now down to the final 4 competitors in this elimination chamber. It's absolute pandemonium in here.
And it's all because of the World Cup. Look at him landing. And a knee smash. This match is getting the better of him.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Think so.
Rowan is in the worst way now. 3 superstars left here in the chamber. Wonder if we'll see some temporary alliances. From the chaos, now the final 2 combatants emerge. Who will conquer the Elimination Chamber?
Big plans in mind for the Viper.
From the top. Whoa, what a landing.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that. Back into the ring now. Oh, man.
Oh, and a stomp. Just despicable, menacing.
Stomp after stomp.
Oh, no, I know what Randy's thinking. This won't end well.
See it to the face.
Nobody's coming back from that.
The cover.
Got it. He survived the Elimination Chamber.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Well, you can't really argue with a win like that, guys.
It's always great to visit the pay window, but a victory.
The ring general begins his march, and the pain and suffering is about to start.
A man who takes great pride in crushing the hopes and dreams of his opponents.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
This man approaches WrestleMania with the same cold demeanor as every fight.
Gunther doesn't let all the fanfare of this stage affect his mindset at all. That focus helped him successfully defend the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania 39.
And that victory made him the first Austrian to ever win at the Showcase of Immortals.
The brighter the lights, the more brutal and physical Gunther will get.
Looking to add another major WrestleMania win to his record.
You better reinforce the ring, because here comes destruction.
And his opponent, representing the Monsters from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed!
Bronson Reed tips the scales at over 330 pounds, but has the agility of a man half his size.
Though when that tsunami comes crashing down, you'll know you ain't facing a cruiserweight.
Bronson Reed is indeed ready for war.
I have a feeling we're...
Ooh, and from behind.
He's clever.
And how are you supposed to prepare for something like this?
You gotta keep your head on a swivel at all times, Cole.
Referee signals for the bell, and we are finally underway.
These superstars are seeing red right now, gentlemen. Man.
Corey, what's Gunther got to do in this one to really dominate?
Well, Gunther's a man who knows how to keep it simple, Cole, so he needs to stick to his game plan. I know sometimes he can get frustrated and try to pull out all the stops to put his opponents away, but the best course of action for Gunther tonight is to not try anything fancy.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Swinging neck breaker.
Gunther just continues to mount the offense.
And this is Gunther, plain and simple. Nothing fancy, yet in total control. Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect. A shot like that to the ego can really shake you up mentally. Legs caught.
Oh, Gunther put a stop to that.
And Gunther needed that badly.
Now's a chance for Gunther to get back into this match.
And Gunther got turned around there.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
And now Reed is under immense pressure.
Gunther's doing whatever he wants because he can.
Kick after kick after kick. How humiliating. Knee drop.
Dodge is out of the way. What a display here. Counters on both sides. A cunning attack by Gunther, showing us what it looks like to compete in the name of honor and glory.
Uh-oh.
Dragon Sleeper.
Ropes force the break.
That'll give him a sense of relief.
Delivers the knee drop. His opponent keeps piling it on him.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Gunther is performing with such precision right now.
Can Reed withstand this surge?
Heading back into the ring now. Oh, he timed that counter well.
And Bronson puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
He's trying to seize the opportunity to get back in the match.
With the counter.
Shocking inside cradle.
More packages could be it.
Shoulder up right away.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
And turning it into a mad slam. Gunther cuts him off. Knife edge chop.
Uncorks a thunder
gets a Reed in his grasp.
Suplex brings him down. The vicious Gunther building up that energy. Things are not going to be pretty.
Oh, hip drop to the gut.
Reed holds him off.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position.
Death Valley Driver.
And Reed is now in a demoralizing spot.
Gunther is just doing what he pleases.
Jeez, and Reed was opened up there.
Gunther got surprised there.
Reed showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Bronson was getting grinded down, but could have just started a quick turn.
Oh, Gunther could be out.
And a kick out, only one.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. Clothesline.
What impact.
Reed about to come crashing down.
Here we go. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Oh, boy. Not done yet.
And not again. A third time.
Wow. Enough's enough. That's a game ender, gentlemen.
And these guys from behind. Gunther,
Good night.
Expertly executed hold. He submits. He taps out.
Here is your winner, Gunther!
Another triumph for Gunther here.
Big Bronson Reed's going to be in one heck of a bad mood for the foreseeable future.
I would definitely steer clear of him in the locker room after this loss.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Gunther wants to finish this. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym tonight.
Gunther, just a force of nature to contend with.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, mommy's home.
Here comes Rhea Ripley.
WrestleMania. This is the woman who many declare the best luchadora in the world.
There's a chilling calmness that emanates from the Dark Angel. Stephanie Valcour is used to being the first from her Chilean heritage in this sport to championship wins around the world.
Vaquera leaves quite the impression every time she comes out to wrestle. She's already captured the NXT North American Championship mere months after her NXT debut.
The Dark Angel is always prepared to take her opponents straight to hell.
And she loves to add insult to injury as well.
introducing the challenger. From Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley. And her opponent, from San Fernando, Chile, the WWE Women's World Champion, Stephanie Hackett.
We see it there, the Women's World Championship, the reward for coming out on top in this match.
A symbol of dominance for the woman who possesses the coveted title.
The Women's World Championship being defended here tonight.
There's already a lot of prestige around the title. It still carries the history of its previous iteration, and that's quite the history of title holders.
Yeah, Byron, it's a title that represents the pinnacle of women in our sport. Ow.
Oh, ouch! And smoothly transitioned into the hammerlock.
Transitions into a side headlock.
Oof!
Attack after attack coming from Vaquer.
A full court press being applied to Ripley.
And by the looks of that maneuver, the so-called size advantage might have just disappeared.
Traps her opponent in the head scissors, now rotating over, and smash, smash we go, over and over. Stephanie Vaquer, head scissors, rotating her opponent, there it is, face first, face first.
Can't escape this pressure.
And Stephanie cannot be stopped right now.
Being set up in the corner for something.
With a dragon screw leg whip.
Ripley with the wherewithal to counter.
Vaquer felt that coming.
Single leg drop kick.
Head scissor applied. And look at this, over and over. Head first.
Vaquer with her opponent. Here comes her patented move.
Face first.
Attack after attack coming from Vaquer.
Ripley needs to be resourceful. Find an opening. Man.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long. Head scissor applied. And look at this, over and over.
Over and over.
Corey, any specific thing Rhea Ripley needs to focus on in this match?
Rhea's an extremely smart competitor, Cole, so I'm sure whatever I can think of, Rhea's already thought of at length and has perfected in her game plan. So I think we should just sit back and watch Mommy do what she has to do to stay on top.
To the breadbasket for their troubles.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Face first off the knee. And into the pin. Title on the line.
Oh! An attempt underway, but the ref is still distracted. she anticipated what was coming.
Kerr taking it to the top rope. Watch out!
Nobody home.
And she knew Ripley's game plan. Super kick!
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her. Oh, missed connection.
She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here.
DDT. She's rising up, rising into a precarious position. Big cross body.
The challenger's hopes are fading.
And then these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Boom! A forearm smack. Looks like some words have been exchanged.
And body language is telling me they might not have been the kindest.
Counters! Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here!
She had a good pin attempt, but too close to the ropes there.
Kerr surprises her. Single leg drop kick. Discouraging results for Ripley right here.
Such intensity from Stephanie.
And then a leg drop. She gets put in the corner.
Ooh, forearm connects.
Double knees.
McCarron with her opponent. Here comes her patented move.
Over and over.
Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here. Look out!
Suicide dive! No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
Oh, what a kick. Right to the gut. And Stephanie has picked up the pace.
Ripley has to stop struggling. Blast off! Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
Sliding into the ring now. Stepping out of the ring here.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Hoisted up high here.
Uh-oh, it's running. Oh, jeez.
Blatant disregard.
Ripley in a surprising bit of danger.
And Stephanie cannot be stopped right now.
Kick to the gut.
Looking dazed. You can tell she has no idea what's coming to her.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. Traps her opponent in the head scissors, now rotating over. And smash, smash, we go. Over and over.
Ow! Foot meet back. With a midsection double underhook. Oh, butterfly! Lung blower! Good luck breathing after that. Cover. Shoulders up! Shoulders up!
That's how much winning this title means. To give everything you've got. I don't know how much you can have left after that, but you've got to be impressed.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you tried to end this and failed. Attack after attack coming from Bakar.
Ripley's experiencing some brutality. Each competitor wants to prove that they are the toughest woman walking God's green earth.
I cannot believe the punishment these superstars are inflicting on one another.
She's looking to go top rope here. That's insane! That's not what she was looking for there. kicks to the face. Rhea Ripley in a state of distress.
And Stephanie cannot be stopped right now. Oh, my gosh!
Oh, what a leg drop. Stephanie Baker turning her attention to the WWE Universe now.
Taking things back into the ring.
Ouch. Oh, my God. Vicious backbreaker. Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Oh, looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight. Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Go ahead and
Eat defeat.
ascending the ropes. Boom, what impact. Our champion feeling the effects of cover. We can have a new champ here. Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
Ow! Ow!
Stops the kick.
The leg is, oh man, right on the jump.
That'll ruin your day. Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go.
Rhea with the riptide. Could that be enough to gain the title?
2 count. What a kick out. I don't believe it.
That was a matter of a fraction of a second.
And guys, look at Rhea Ripley. She thought this was over, but she was wrong. Baker taking it to the top rope. That's insane. Totally missed that one. Oh, flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Ow! There are no words for the ride these fans have gone.
With a midsection double underhook.
Oh, butterfly. Lung blower.
Good luck breathing after that.
Into the cover. The champion thought that was it.
Just barely able to kick out. I thought the champ had it in the bag.
This is how much the championship means. You can see the sweat drip out of the challengers every pore.
But if we see one more devastating move.
With a midsection double underhook.
Oh, butterfly. Lung blower.
Good luck breathing after that.
Makes the cover.
There it is. Stephanie Baker keeps the title.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's World Champion, Stephanie Baker.
She successfully defends her crown.
She knew to cement yourself as a true champion, you have to defend it. Here comes trouble in the form of damage control.
You're right about that, Saxton. This is one of the most dangerous groups around. These women are once again poised to cause chaos at the showcase of the Immortals.
And best believe they're in pursuit of some WrestleMania 40 payback, most likely.
That's right, Byron. At WrestleMania 40, Damage Control was defeated in a 6-woman tag team matchup and then lost the WWE Women's Championship on back-to-back nights. Not the showing they were hoping for.
Well, just motivation for tonight to be as destructive as they want in pursuit of a big WrestleMania win.
Well, Damage Control looks ready for a fight, but most likely, not a fair one. The WWE Women's Tag titles are up for grabs here tonight. This is sure to be a momentous match.
The women's tag team titles have become the focus of many superstars in the women's division.
We've seen some unlikely teams pair up just for a shot at these tag titles. That's what it means to many on the women's roster.
For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you.
Sent right into the corner.
There's the tag.
Punishing attack coming from every angle. The champions with the double team action, and it really paid off.
Tag is in.
What a hit from Asuka.
It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now.
Travel back to her partner against the tag.
Go behind.
German 9. The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. She's quick to get her shoulder up.
Keeping a loss at bay for now. Kyrie saved with a little power display.
Nice Alabama slam.
The champ is digging deep, using every last drop of power.
Placing her against the turnbuckle.
Double knees.
Right to the back. The champions with some of their signature teamwork tilting the odds in their favor. Ooh, shot block.
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that.
Everyone has their eyes fixated on the Empress. Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad.
Manages to reverse it.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
She dodges out of the way.
Look at this.
Takedown.
Armbar locked in tight. This could be it.
The arm trying to somehow maneuver their body out of this submission. Dropping bombs, and they're free.
Counter from Asuka. We've seen a lot of contentious rivalries here in WWE over the years, but this is really starting to go over the edge.
I'm sure they're not thinking about it right now, but this rivalry is going to cause them to live on in infamy. The things they're doing to each other, to anyone who dares stand in their way. This is only getting worse.
I didn't think it'd be possible for it to escalate even more, but boy, was I wrong.
When you see a unit as aligned as they are, it's really incredible.
And the tag's made. Kyrie gets waylaid.
Bomb strikes. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now.
Now propped up in the corner.
Double big back body drop.
Working in perfect of cohesion. The champions have a strategy in mind. Caught the leg.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Baser dodges it.
Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. The champion directly targeting the leg with that one. They clearly have a plan in mind.
Tag was made. Tag made. Opponent off the ropes. Double hip toss.
Kicks. He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two.
Turns that away. She managed to avoid that offense.
Incredible combo.
The challenger's getting battered. Going to be hard to answer back. That was one way for the champion to send it.
Look at this.
Takedown. Armbar locked in tight. This could be it. This is not where she wants to be. She has to fight out of this.
Will she tap? Can she hold out?
Trying to somehow maneuver their body out of this submission. Dropping bombs, and they're free.
Oh, what a kick. Bang in the neck. Asuka setting up for Asuka.
It's a matter of wills now, as these women have reached a pivotal point.
Tag made. Double team coming. Up to the top rope. Way up high.
That is how a true champion defends their title. Turning it into the pin.
And stopping the pin there. Forearm smash. Ouch. Placing her in the corner.
Stops the incoming attack with a knee to the face.
Nice running crossbody. The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here.
Oh, what a kick. Oh, what a kick.
Tags in their partner, holding the opponent, ascending to the top rope. Ready for takeoff.
That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
And right away into the pin. There's two.
The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, and still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Asuka and Kairi Sane, Damage Control.
A disappointing result for Pure Fusion Collective tonight.
These two looking like a force to be reckoned with in the women's tag team division. between their kings.
And we're set for action with the Scottish warrior, Drew McIntyre. For him, it's all about the thrill of battle, standing your ground and emerging victorious.
McIntyre sends his opponents into agony with terrifying power backed by the fury of centuries of Scottish warriors. The ring is his battleground.
Drew McIntyre will slay opponents down one by one if that's what it takes to prove he's the greatest warrior in WWE.
But if there's one superstar we know for a fact is always ready for a fight, it's got to be Kevin Owens. KO doesn't need to wait for the bell to ring to throw down, but when he does, look out.
Yeah, nothing and no one can stand in the way of Kevin when he gets going.
Drew McIntyre is always willing to drag his opponents to hell and back for the victory, no matter who he's facing. That has to be a concern of his opponent here tonight, Corey.
Of course it's going to be a concern, Cole, but just accepting that and facing McIntyre head-on could change the outlook of this match. If you can drag McIntyre into those depths before he has a chance to realize it, you should catch him off guard.
Handling his opponent is Drew McIntyre. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Not a good spot to be in.
Lashing down with a vertical suplex.
And Owens is perhaps not the only determined man in this matchup. Setting up for something here.
Oh, not a powerbomb onto the apron.
Owens running into some trouble.
Owens needs to find an opening.
Owens intercepts it.
Owens is going to look to press on the advantage.
Owens showing it's not time for lying down, it's time for fighting back.
Time for him to get back in the ring.
No one wants a count out here.
He gets back in right before the count.
Arm wringer.
Punch to the face. Bang. He finds a counter. Let's go. Kiss by McIntyre.
The countdown has been played.
Owens cannot recover from that.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Oh, shoulder up before three.
Kevin Owens perhaps showing more fight than sense, but he clearly is still in this one all the same.
And now McIntyre's at a loss as his mind races to rethink his attack.
Like a Terminator, McIntyre's eyes are seeing red.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
McIntyre gets met with a response.
Back and forth, trading reversals.
Owens
Over the down hard, pop-up powerbomb by Kevin Owens. How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point? These two are finding an answer for everything. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Oh, right into a counter.
Countering each other again and again.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
The countdown is on. McIntyre might have him.
Looking to capitalize on that move.
That was a massive victory for this young man.
It was certainly a treat for all of us to watch here tonight. This superstar can now enjoy his victory
Oh, what the hell's he doing? Oh, no, not the steel chair. Come on!
Oh, my God. This is absolutely heinous. Totally uncalled for.
He's out of control.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being. He can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you. The energy in this arena.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. And you just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
What a clothesline!
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
Spinning heel kick. Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tame. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan bulldozer.
That's using your head. And Umaga is in control.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense. Half Nelson applied.
Neck breaker. Umaga with a reversal.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be.
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out!
What a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Pulled in for a belly-to-belly.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is here it comes!
Oh, Samoan spike.
Can the champ recover the win?
Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
We knew it was not going to be an easy task to put the champion away, and that's being proven right now.
More like the champions proving that sooner perish than lose their title.
And I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like Umaga even angrier.
And his head is becoming a bigger target. Muscles up their opponent. Emerald frozen.
Oh, that's got to sting your back.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
Effective counter. He turns it around on Umaga. Oh, big boot. And he turned it around.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Big elbow. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's a free fall. Uh-oh.
And Cena with the wherewithal to counter. Cena
punch. Don't throw a punch. Oh, that never works.
There's the pin for the championship. And the champ can't keep the shoulders down.
He's still got more left in the tank.
Super kick. Gosh. Oh, what a response. And Cena finds himself on the receiving end.
Launched out of the corner.
Ready to take flight.
Headbutt to the heart. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Oh, sent straight into the corner hard. Cena and Umaga are out of control, taking each other to their absolute limits.
This has been as physically intense as we expected. From the top rope.
What a Samoan splash. Here it comes.
Samoan spike. The challenger might have what it takes to win this. This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, Samoan spike.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
A bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. This is locked in. New champion, an undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion!
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment,
Here we go.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
It's been interesting watching Reigns try. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the tribal chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500-plus days.
Destroying his opponent. And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
My God, enough! And Roman Reigns demanding acknowledgement from the WWE Universe.
Placed him in the corner here. He connects with a counter. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Right now he's looking for anyone to break out of this, and he does. What a boot. Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on. You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the tribal chief.
What a right!
But right hands create separation and an escape. The tribal chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominating every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Rollins! Here comes Seth! Sling blade!
Rollins in complete control.
Spiked with a Uranagi.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Unparalleled intensity from Rollins.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
The stop has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
Rollins pulling out all the stops early. Roman Reigns needs to kick into hot.
Schoolboy into the pin.
And the champ needs to count early.
Better hold off on the victory parade. Good golly, Miss Molly.
And saw what was coming there.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Reigns just bludgeoning his opponent in the corner. This is ugly.
I have to admit, it's a... Reigns is getting set up. And here it comes.
Superman punch. Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Rollins lands hard ringside. He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
And he's staggering to his feet. About to head right. What a spear by Reigns. Champ close to ending it here.
I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns' old Shield brother now. Now trampling the opposition.
Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
And you can see Seth is being run into the...
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief. Superman punch by the Tribal Chief.
be enough to continue the reign.
And the cover.
Oh, come on. Did he really need to stop the pin like this?
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This ends now.
Spear! The champ taking care of business here. Reigns in the corner, ready to strike. Spear!
The champ might have just ended things right there.
Reigns is setting up, let go. Here it comes! And Seth is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
This could be the moment he was waiting for.
Reigns hits it!
Did the champ just finish the job?
Reigns, Rollins, both men are waiting.
Superman punch by Reigns.
Finish things up. There's the spear by the Tribal Chief.
Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the biggest danger. He taps. He taps.
Oh, get ready. He's waiting for the perfect time.
The head of the table cinches it in.
Oh, guillotine choke.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still